So yeah, I mean, a few things we want to do, like I was saying, is you always want to be able to pour in the volume on Sundays. If your life schedule is such that you don't play Sundays and you play like Monday to Friday, I really recommend that. If you're having trouble beating the games, if you're having trouble with your win rate, or you're experiencing a lot of variance and squeezing out a small win rate, then one of the best things, especially in terms of Zoom, is so here I'm going to double barrel I dominate his drawing range, and then we can get sevens to fold and eights to fold the turn. We have real equity. We can value bet a king or obviously a 10. And depending, so he check called quick on this river, so I am going to value bet the king. If he gave the slow check back, then can make a decision. Their name's Shawshank, and we have no hands on them, so they're likely not a good player. So I think they can call here with as weak as ace-9 on occasion. Their check raising range is exactly jack-10, and that's going to happen a fair amount of the time, but we have a jack blocker. We think they have queen-x enough to value bet, so I think it's pretty clear. And like if they tank check raise, then that doesn't change their range. It's always queen 10. Against this nit, checking back, don't really feel like we have river fold. We have turn fold equity. And I think this is a race for value and potentially a fold if they shove. But so sometimes the players playing 7-7 over 56 hands play deuce 4. So I don't know why they do that, but they do it on occasion. And it's quite strange, and no one knows, but I like to call that the random donk factor. There's a randomized element to everyone's preflop distributions, and the degree to which it's randomized is correlated to someone's skill level, or to my perception of their skill level. So yeah, sometimes strange things can happen. Just didn't think I had enough real equity plus fold equity on table 3, and that could have been a mistake to not c-bet the flop. We had clubs and overs, so my cutoff range versus especially the cold caller and the small blinds range, and then the button cold caller was a tighter player. I'm going to isolate the 39 here, and then we're going to go bet decide, and we get the snap call, so it looks like a good size turn bet. Then we'll go closer to half pot on the river, and I think 11 is the size, and we're going to be winning there a lot. Got squeezed, probably something we could have predicted that was going to happen a fair amount of the time, and we've got a hand that, though the player has 0% squeeze, we just don't have the hand to do anything about it. Might as well sit out and watch. I like to sit out and watch. It's worth doing. The opportunity to take notes in Zoom is often passed up, I think, by a lot of players, and really shouldn't try. You should try not to do that too much. Every time you take a note, you increase your win rate. That's the way you should think about it. I'm not saying I always take every note I should, but I mean, double gutter here. If we get raised, I would probably 3-bet, and I think I'm going to barrel off. So I think you can call turn with like queen jack, and then this is a really nice riv. Some of his hands get there, but I think we should still bet and hope that our risk reward is profitable. He has a lot of hands with like 1-6 or 1-7 that can fold, and then he can, I don't know if he can fold an 8, but yeah, I mean, don't think he's folding that.